Do I think that after all these years, they're going to make the payoff of both sagas this lame-ass, goofy fucking what-if story? Come on.
I don't believe so.
There's been this this take online, Adrian, that is, people say grind my gears. It's starting to grind my gears a little bit, Get me upset.
Explain that. Oh, what?
Yeah, it gets me upset.
Oh, okay.
Angry.
Got it.
Okay. Or I'm choosing to be angry at it.
We just used to say it pissed me off.
That too. Yeah, I heard someone say this and I was like, grind my, what do you mean? Anyways.
English.
For real. Robert Downey Jr., we all know.
Yeah.
Played Iron Man for a decade plus. He's now been casted as Dr. Doom. There's a group of people that swear up and down that this Doom is going to be a Tony Stark variant. Okay. Now, why do they assume that? There were some comics that show some Doom Tony Stark crossover. I also learned, don't believe most of what you hear or see or read, because you've heard that there's a Tony Stark variant that's Dr. Doom in the comics, right? You've heard that recently?
Yeah.
Have you ever actually read a comic where Tony Stark is a Dr. Doom variant?
I have not. No.
You have not. So I decided to do some research because I'm like, where is everybody getting this take? Where is it coming from? So I decided, so that you all don't have to, I would do some research and come up with some answers for everybody, okay? So you think that's nice of me to do that, Adrian?
Sure.
It's the least I could do for all of our friends here. So there is a comic called Iron Man, Demon in a, not Demon in a Bottle. There is a Demon in the Bottle.
There's a Demon in the Bottle.
That's actually a really good one.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing here? All right, there we go. Demon in an Armor, it's called. So the reason I brought this up, oh, no, that's an old video. We don't want to watch that. It's a what-if comic, by the way, okay? And I'm going to, in a few slides, sum this up for you, and I want you to tell me if you feel like this is a Tony Stark variant or people lost their, as they say, God-blessed mind. All right, so it starts with, what if Tony Stark had become Dr. Doom? You got the Watcher's big head ass up there. Dude, if I didn't have a beard, I'd be the Watcher for Halloween, dude.
Fucking celestial.
We got the same size head, yeah. So Tony Stark shows up to college. He's a roommate with Victor Von Doom. Let me back up before we get into all this. And I'm not going to go through the whole comic. Basically, he's Tony Stark. He's got the girl. He's cracking jokes. He asks, can I call you Vic? Doom's like, no. He calls him Vic. They have this little... And Doom's working, dude. He's working on some shit. And Tony Stark's there to party, right? But Tony Stark's a genius. And in looking at some of his equations and stuff, he points out something that's wrong. So Victor's like, shit, this guy's smart. I need to use him to help me. Tony ain't really trying to help me. He's trying to fucking party. Long story short, he tricks Tony into helping him. And instead what he does here is he takes over Tony Stark's body. He switches their body, wipes Tony Stark's memory. Tony Stark is now Doom. Doom is in Tony's body, but he's Doom. But he has Tony's brain. And all of his past experiences.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Does that sound like a Tony Stark variant to you?
No.
No. You ever heard of a movie, Freaky Friday?
Yeah.
It sounds like some Freaky Friday shit.
Right.
Okay. So you see the contrast between the two. Doom takes over Tony Stark. He's, Stark Industries. He's this rich playboy, yada, yada, yada. You got Victor Von Doom over here. He's broke. He has no fucking idea who he is. He's drinking. He's doing Tony Stark shit, but he's in Victor's body, but he doesn't remember this shit. Long story short, he does end up coming to his senses, builds up Doom Industries, Stark International goes to Stark Universal, yada, yada, yada. All that stuff's not important. The important stuff is Tony Stark, Doom as Tony Stark has an Iron Man suit here. You can see it's green. And then Tony Stark as Doom uncovers the Dr. Doom suit, but it's in Tony Stark's colors. Okay. Right. I'm not going to lie, dude. This is some goofy ass looking shit right here. Okay. You got the fucking Iron Man colored Doom and then a damn Christmas tree looking Iron Man suit. Okay. Of course, naturally they fight each other, right? They go back and forth. Doom wins, which is Tony Stark, and he admits to him what happens. He tries to offer to like reverse everything, and then Stark as Doom pretty much says no, because now with what's happened, Doom is the hero.
Right.
Stark, Dr. Doom as Stark kind of got outed, so he's like, no, fuck you, I'm going to stay Doom. Doom's an honorable man now. So that's how it ends. So I say all that, Adrian, to say this. After going through this comic book, does anyone really think after this started in 2008, we're talking almost 20 years of movies, of this story, this multiverse, Iron Man's death, Doom comes back, Secret Wars, all that shit's gonna happen. And it's all gonna build to this fucking goofy ass story here of a Christmas tree looking Iron Man fighting a red and gold Dr. Doom. Like, that is gonna be the payoff. We really believe. And if I'm wrong, dude, I'll be the first to come here and tell you that I'm wrong and shit all over this decision. But do I think that after all these years, they're going to make the payoff of both sagas this lame ass, goofy fucking what if story? Come on.
I don't believe so. But I think people are just hung up on the fact that RDJ played Tony Stark so well as both Tony Stark and Iron Man.
Right.
That there's going to be Tony Stark-esque features with Doom.
Right.
Now, that's like saying Robert De Niro, the guy that played in Godfather, the same guy that played in fucking Vegas or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Casino.
Yeah,
or,
Casino
like,
or whatever.
On,
it's like, it's just, I don't think they just seen enough of him, or they just want him to be this one singular thing so bad that they're unwilling to accept that he can be something else.
Correct.
So.
Dude, when Leonardo DiCaprio was in Django Unchained, he didn't go, so listen, man, I was on this boat with this chick years ago,
right? And
it sunk. Like, they're different fucking characters.
Yep.
Robert De Niro, to your point, Goodfellas doesn't go, I'm Don Corleone, you know, my son. Like, it's a whole nother character just because it's Tony Stark. And I think people have not done the research, because if you read this comic, you go, this is some one-off bullshit. Like, they're not gonna fucking build to some goofy ass shit like that. The other one, there is a comic, this one right here, Infamous Iron Man, where there's another connection. But in this, Iron Man's dead. He dies in Civil War II, which I've not read that whole story. Doom somehow gets access to Tony Stark's shop, whatever. There's a Tony Stark AI at that point. He goes back and forth with him, and Doom actually takes over being Iron Man. Again, not a Tony Stark variant.
Right.
This is Doom. Iron Man's gone, and Doom takes over the Iron Man suit, and then you, in the infamous Iron Man, you get this pretty cool silver looking with green highlight suit. But again, that's Tony Stark's gone, dead.
Right.
So I don't know why people, no, I do know why. It's because, to your point, he was an amazing Tony Stark, so people can't fathom the fucking idea of him not being Tony Stark. Right. Anyways, so do I think that's gonna happen? Absolutely not. Do you think that's gonna happen, Adrian?
I don't believe so, no.
I mean, wouldn't that be some goofy
It would be a
shit?
tragedy, dude.
Yeah, it would.
To do all this build up for that bullshit.
Shit, absolutely.